Rafael Nadal will face Rinky Hijikata in his first U.S. Open match since 2019. Rafael Nadal's U.S. Open opponent has shared his excitement ahead of their first-round clash after naming the world number 3 as one of his idols. Rinky Hijikata will be making his Grand Slam main draw debut against the four-time champion in Flushing Meadows on Tuesday night but is relishing the chance to face Nadal despite being thrown straight in at the deep end. Nadal is playing the U.S. Open for the first time since winning it in 2019, and makes his return against world number 198 Hijikata in his first-round match on Arthur Ashe Stadium. While the match marks the Spaniard's first in New York for 3 years, it will also be the Aussie's first-ever Grand Slam main draw match, off the back of his ATP Tour debut earlier this year. Hijikata has previously unsuccessfully contested the qualifying contest at the Australian Open and Wimbledon, but he will finally get to play a Grand Slam main draw match after receiving a US Open wildcard, finding himself drawn against the player with the most men's singles titles at major level in history. Ahead of the tough task of facing Nadal in his first major match, the 21-year-old has revealed that the second seed is actually one of his 4 idols. "I think Rusty was the guy the first loved watching the most," Hijikata said of his compatriot, former world number 1 Lleyton Hewitt. "He's an Aussie and the way he competed on the court, I thought was pretty cool. Then as I got a little bit older, I think Rafa and Roger when they had their big rivalry going, that was pretty special." As well as Nadal and Federer, the world number 198 is also a fan of their Big Three rival, Novak Djokovic. Hijikata added, "That was hard to beat, playing each other pretty much every slam and the quality of their tennis was out of this world. Those two of mine have been idols of mine growing up, and then obviously Novak as well, a bit more recently has been on a tear." The 21-year-old made his ATP Tour debut back in January at the Melbourne ATP 250 after coming through qualifying but lost to fellow qualifier Maxime Cressy, who made it all the way to the final where he lost to none other than Nadal. Hijikata was then forced to wait until this month for his maiden tour-level win via retirement against wildcard Rodrigo Pacheco Mendes in Los Cabos, but lost his next match to world number 1 Daniil Medvedev.